What's up, YouTube? What's up, PlayStation Nation? It is Jay Bari here, back with another live stream, here to give you guys greatness once again, which is the PlayStation Nation, which is the PlayStation 4. Yes, guys. The PlayStation 4. Let's hey. Greatness. Greatness. Woo! Greatness. The PlayStation 4. And now, after we gave the PlayStation 4 a round of applause. And now, that PlayStation 5. Yeah! Let's give it up for that PlayStation 5. Woo! Man, listen, I've been asking this question for years, okay? I've been asking this question for years. But don't it feel good to be a PlayStation gamer? Huh? Don't it? It feels amazing to be a PlayStation gamer, man. Amazing. If you are that gamer right now, right? If you are that gamer right now, that's the sourpuss, huh? You're just sourpuss. You're just sitting down. You know what I mean? You're sitting down, holding your Xbox One or Series X controller. You know what I mean? Just sourpuss right now. You got the sourpuss face on you right now with the Xbox controller on. You know what I mean? Just looking disgruntled, forcing yourself to be like, yo, PlayStation sucks. PlayStation this. PlayStation news. You know what I mean? PlayStation this. PlayStation doesn't do anything for me. You know, that gamer right there. If you are that gamer, this is how you looking right now. Huh? Huh? That is how you looking right there. Like this motherfucker right here, holding this Xbox controller, that's disgruntled. Everybody's having a good old time on that PlayStation 5. Everybody's going, woo! Woo! Miles Morales, woo! Sackboy, Big Adventure, woo! Demon Souls, woo! A pack-in game, Astrobot Playroom, woo! Having Godfall, woo! Having fun. Then we go to the multiplayer, Call of Duty, you know, Assassin's Creed Valhalla, can I get $1? Oh, what? Huh? You know what I mean? Just having a good old time. Woo! But you on your Xbox looking like this. Oh. Well, I don't really need a PlayStation, you know. I don't really need a play. I'm over here playing Falconeer. I'm over here playing a Falconeer. I can play my back compats. Just looking crazy. These guys are looking crazy, yo. Yo, Saltiest Gaming, what's good, man? Yo, Chris Hart, what's good? Jap Move, Johnny in the building. Yo, Jap Move, what's good, man? You know the Jiggy merch is on deck. Yo, Hola Mocha, what's good, man? What's good, Hola? Chris Hart, what's good, man? Batter A, what's good? Yo, Lionel, what's good, my G? Yo, Cold Blood Sensei, what's up, man? Yo, Sour Kush, what's goody? I see you guys in the chat, man. Yo, Black Star Goat, what's good, man? What is up? Yo, Arnold Williams, what's up, man? My man is Arnold Williams. What is up, man? Arcade, what's up, man? Yo, Mr. Fireman, what's good, man? The Fireman, the Fireman, the Fireman. What is up, man? What is up? Yo, Rex Arthur, Ramos, what's up, man? What is up? What is up? Yo, Butt Roger, what's good, bro? What is up? Support Gaming, what's good? El Matador! What is up, man? Shout out to my man, El Matador. What is up? Logical Nonsense, what up, man? What is up, guys? The Finest, what is up, man? Star Guardian, what's up, man? Yo, Foteki, what's up? Foteki in the building. Yo, Foteki, what up? What is up, guy? Yo, Craig the tech guy, what is up, man? Yo, Pug, what's good, man? I ain't see Pug in a minute, man. Shout out to my man Pug in the chat. I see you in the chat, man. What is up, guys? Yo, Pancakes Gov, what's up, man? What is up, man? What is up, guys? Yo, Esama, what is up, man? Appreciate you guys coming through. Magnificent Black, what is up, man? Appreciate y'all guys coming through. All right, guys, so basically, what I'm going to be doing here in this live stream is going to be talking about the PlayStation 5, my personal review. Yo, Saberbolt, what's up, bro? What is up, man? My personal review on the PlayStation 5. I'm going to be talking about the goods, the greats, the bads, the things you can work on. You know, there's a few things I feel like PlayStation can fine tune. I'm going to be talking about that as well, even though I know those aspects, the bad, right? Yo, Saberbolt, man, appreciate the subscription. Welcome to the PlayStation Nation. Welcome to the channel, man. Hopefully you are enjoying your stay so far. We just began. We just began and you already enjoying the stream. You know what I mean? Well, appreciate you you know, subscribing. I know those things, right? What I mentioned about, like, you know, the things that PlayStation can work on, the bads about the PlayStation 5. Everybody's gonna ignore that shit. Everybody's gonna be like, oh, Jay Barr, he was just praising the PlayStation 5. This guy is a fanboy. Oh my God, this guy can't be critical about anything. That's the narrative that people's gonna push, right? And that's the narrative of why people's gonna ignore when a video's called my PlayStation 5 review. People's gonna ignore that parts of the video. Everybody gonna think it's all lollipops and rainbows out this motherfucker. Huh? They gonna think it's lollipops and rainbows out here when it comes to the review because of this assumption that they have about your boy. You know, these motherfuckers don't watch the channel. I never see them in the chat, but for some strange reason, they think they know what I talk about. Am I lying? I know you guys probably had a little DM or two or an at like, oh, this guy Jay Barry, you listen to him. He's a PlayStation fanboy. He's a corporate slave. Not watching one video. Yo, to be honest with you, when it comes to a lot of these people on PlayStation side, I feel like I'm way more critical than a lot of these people. But they don't watch this shit. They don't watch the videos. They just see little tweets, you know what I mean, of me like going crazy and getting people upset because I'm thinking everything is beautiful. But anyways, man, we're going to talk about it, man. We're going to talk about some of the games I've been playing as well. I just started Demon Souls yesterday. And yo, my God. Man, that game is beautiful, yo. That game is beautiful, man. And yes, I did put it in rest mode. And yes, I did boot it up this afternoon. Yes, I did all that. And yes, my PlayStation is working perfectly fine. And we're going to talk about that too, because there's a lot of issues that people have with their PlayStations, right? But I feel like everybody, when it comes to the PlayStation, right? The PlayStation 5, there's so much games to play, right? Everybody's just like, oh my God, set up. Let me skip this. Let me skip that. Let me skip that. Let me get to my fucking games, right? They leave their PlayStation on for like a good, 20 minutes or so. What the fuck? My PlayStation went in rest mode. Why did it go in rest? My controller turned off. Why did it turn off? It's called exploring your settings, people. Okay? Explore your settings and you'll be A-okay. So that's the first thing I'm going to talk about when I'm talking about a PlayStation 5 review. As soon as I turn on this console, I put the power plug in, the Ethernet port. I put that in my Ethernet cord. I put the HDMI in, all that good stuff. After I unboxed it, you know what I mean? That beautiful packaging, right? Everybody love talking about packaging, right? That eco-friendly packaging, huh? You know what I mean? That eco-friendly packaging. Oh, so good, man. Oh, so good. Right? Did all of that stuff. And then I went and turned on my PlayStation 5. And we are just greeted to this whole next gen presentation, man. The little animations on the screen, the blue sparks, the golden, sprinkles, whatever the fuck they want to call it. The splash screen. That right onto your screen. And I was just taken back. I was like the wind was just blowing. The artificial wind was just blowing in my face. I was just like, oh my God, I got slapped by next gen. Huh? right? Then it prompts me to sign in or to scan this QR code. And I was like, very interesting. So I booted up the PlayStation app on my phone. And I scanned the QR code. And right away, it signed me in. Boom. All my information, my username, boom, right there, set up. All my settings that pretty much I had was there. But then it took me in another few settings as far as power saving and all these other questions of parental controls and all that stuff. And you know what I mean? I did what I had to do. And I was just like, yo, this sign-in process was so easy. I know a lot of people don't want to talk about that when it comes to the PlayStation 5. Because as soon as you watch somebody talk about Xbox Series X review, right? They always talk about, oh, the signing process is so easy, man. Xbox just booted up. The same shit you could do on your PlayStation 5. And these people got PlayStation 5, but they don't want to mention that. Huh? But it's cool. Your boy J Bar is going to mention. I'm going to highlight every fucking detail in this fucking review. Okay? So yeah, the signing process, super easy. Very fast. And yeah, I liked it. Yo, Fids, what's good, man? Should I get the digital version? I mean, if you're just buying digital games, sure. I bought the digital version, no issues. I was already stuck on that version. My brother, he have a digital version, and my boy Weezy, my best friend, he has the physical version. And I mean, we Gucci out here. Yo, Noah McKee, what's up? What's up, G Junior? What's up? Yo, Rollo, what's good, man? What is up? But yeah, so the boot up, the setup, super simple, super easy. It was like a matter of minutes. I was already in my PlayStation home screen, right? And as soon as I got to the home screen, I went into the settings, and I downloaded my PS4 saves to my PS5. That took a long process because I don't know if it was because a lot of people that was trying to access PSN. But when I was initially trying to boot up my cloud saves on a PS4, it took a while. It was just loading. I was like, oh shit, what the hell's going on? Where's the power of the SSD? You know what I mean? I was like, where's all that power? I want my tower of power. Huh? That's how I was like, yo, why is this taking so long to load up? But then initially, then it loaded up, and then I was able to, click on the games that I wanted to download from the cloud. So I picked like about 50 of the games that I was like already playing on like the PlayStation 4, and I just downloaded those saves on the actual console. So it took long, but it was very simple. Yo, Chuck, what's good, bro? Shout out to my man Chuck. Yo, Nick, what is up? Yo, David, Simir, what is up, man? What is up? Did Sony send a patch update to stop the issues? There was a patch update that came in yesterday. I don't know if that fixed all the issues, but like I said, for me, I personally didn't have any issues with the PlayStation 5. But I'm going to get to that stuff. Let me get these points out, then I'm going to answer people's questions and everything like that. But I want to actually get a review out. Okay, I know you guys coming to the stream and you guys have a PS5 and you guys want to click, clack. Oh my God, I see PS5 review. Let me ask these questions. Let me get to the fucking review. All right. If you guys are new here, strap your seatbelt in because I'm gonna take you for a ride. Okay, some of you guys is like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy? Huh? Some of you guys are like, what the fuck? This guy's screaming. Welcome to the fucking channel. Hey, yo, Final Uchiha, what is up, man? What is up? Yo, Pixel, what is good, bro? What is up, man? But yeah, so the setup was pretty simple. Downloaded my saves, and what I did as well is I was just cycling through each setting of the PlayStation 5. I know everybody wanted to boot up a game. Everybody was like, oh, let me boot up the game. I was cycling through settings for like good 2 hours, just making sure I have my PlayStation set up the way I wanted to set up, making sure that when the PlayStation's in rest mode and I'm having everything on charge, it would charge for a certain amount of hours rather than just always charging. So I had it set up for like, it charged for 3 hours. I had it set up first for 5 hours, right? Then I changed it back to 3 hours because I really haven't got to the point. I did it one time where my DualSense got to the point of just dying. I let it die out the first actual charge of the DualSense. I just let it die out. But other than that, I just been using the charge station as well. So I was like, yo, I don't really need, you know, the whole damn PlayStation to be charging everything for, you know, always charging when it's in rest mode, right? So I set it back to like 3 hours, and I've been fine with that so far. Yeah, I was just going through each setting, you know, making sure everything is right, make sure it was, you know, set up the way I like it. And yeah, after that, I never really had no issues. That a lot of people's having these issues with the PlayStation 5, but we're gonna get back to that. We're gonna circle around back to that, right? So yeah, the first game I actually booted up on the PlayStation was Astrobot, and right away I was already home with that, man. That game right there, beautiful game. It looked great. It's a packing game that everybody's gonna get for your PlayStation 5. So if you don't have a PlayStation 5 yet and you're planning to get one, you already gonna be, you know, set up with a beautiful, you know, you're gonna already be set up with a great game already. I guarantee you're gonna have a lot of fun with Astrobot, and I recommend that you guys play that game first, because just to get the whole, you know, sense of the controller and just what the PlayStation 5 can offer. This is probably like the best application to do that. So Astrobot, definitely go and play Astrobot Playroom the first time you boot up and set up your PlayStation. Go into the settings, explore each setting. Okay, I don't understand how you guys buy a product for $400, $500 or plus, and you don't go through the fucking settings. That is just asinine to me, yo. I don't understand that at all. PS4, I did the same thing, yo. I went through all the settings of PlayStation 4. You know what I mean? Explore the fucking control setting and all that stuff, man. You guys think this is like the PlayStation 1 and the NES days. You just buy a console, let's boot up a game. No, we gotta live through the fact that those days where we just buy the console, put in a game and play, it's over. It's over. You have to actually now go into your settings and just explore what these things is offering. Explore the capabilities of what these things can do. The fuck, dude's like, they excited. Yo, you guys been on Twitter all fucking day. You've been researching PlayStation 5 all fucking 8 months for a year, and as soon as you get it, you ignore everything in the settings, and then right away, oh, this happened to my game, or this happened to let me go on Twitter. Well, majority of the issues can be fixed in the fucking settings. I detracted. I'm sorry. I apologize. Astrobot, right? We talking about Astrobot. Yeah, Astrobot, beautiful game. You know what I mean? Just the fact that, you know what I mean, you can like feel the difference of like you know, the grounds, the foundations, the surfaces. You can feel the difference when you're in a mud, when you're on top of glass, when you're on metal. I don't know what the fuck this DualSense is, bro. Like the motors or the vibration, but geez Louise, like, yo, you really like, oh, I'm walking on metal. And it's planted in your brain like, oh, I'm walking on metal. And then when you're walking on glass, you feel a little beep, 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 beep. Oh, I'm walking on glass. It's crazy, yo. How it can mess with your brain like that. Yo, Persona, what's good, bro? What is up, man? Yo, Mike, what's up, man? What is up? You know what I mean? And when you're walking in the mud, you actually feel that you're walking in mud. You know what I mean? That's kind of weird, man, that you actually can feel it. Before, it was just a vibration, like, oh, we're in mud. But now he's just like, oh, yo, I'm actually like, I'm struggling out here in this mud. You know what I mean? Yo, First Scorpio, what is up, man? Yo, Franco Tech, what is up? What is up? Eastern Conference, what is up, man? You know what I mean? So, yo, Astrobot, guys, you won't be disappointed with that game for sure. I guarantee 100% you won't be disappointed with that game. Yo, Astrobot, one of the cool things in Astrobot that got me is the surfaces, walking on the surfaces was really cool. Shooting the bow and arrow was really cool. But yo, really and truly, what really got me is when the raindrops start falling. I kid you not. Every single raindrop that drops on that bot umbrella, you feel in the controller. And I was just like, what the fuck? I was blown away by that. I was like, yo, this is kind of crazy. Every single raindrop I'm feeling on this umbrella, I was like, yo, that's wild, bruh. And then the wind, when the wind is blowing, you feel the direction of the wind in the controller. So at first the wind was blowing really, really fast, like on the left side, and I felt that. And then it came on the right side, and I felt that. I was like, yo, this is kind of wild, man. Like the things that PlayStation was talking about when they came to this controller, they executed. You know what I mean? They actually executed in game. Like they really did. It's kind of amazing. Once you get it in your hands, you're gonna be like, yo, this is some next gen shit right here, man. Yo, Michael Kisun, what is up, man? Yo, Zuni, what's up? Yo, Marcus Moore, what is up, man? Jacob Walker, what is up? What is up, guys? Like they really executed their vision of what they wanted to present when it comes to the DualSense controller, and they hit it on the nose, man. They hit it deadly. It's pretty much a nail in the coffin. Like honestly, it's gonna be very, very hard to go back to any other controllers using this controller. You know what I mean? Hopefully, you know, when we get to a year into the PlayStation, these other third-party companies like Scuff and Astro, they can make like a pro version of this controller. So I have my paddles in the back when I play COD, and that's pretty much all I really need, and I'll be set right there. And hopefully they bring some other colors as well, man, with the controller, man. Get some dope ass colors. I want me like a classic PlayStation gray color. I want an all black one as well. You know what I mean? Get me like a light blue DualSense controller. I need the colors, man. I need the colors, and I'll be set to go, man. I'll be set. But Astrobot, the DualSense, it is everything that it has been advertising for the controller and the game. Everything that has been advertised for this PlayStation 5 DualSense, it is true. Guarantee you, it is true. You're gonna be wild, yo. You're gonna be wild. So next game I played was Spider-Man. Amazing game. I might do a separate review of that, but just to give you the senses of the DualSense and the game in itself, I'm not going to spoil anything for anybody. But your Spider-Man, it's pretty much that must play, that must have application for your PlayStation 5 as well. Because Miles Morales is amazing, man. It is amazing. That game is amazing, man. Yo, that game had me emotional, yo. At the end of the game, there's certain moments and there's certain emotion levels where that game wants to hit. It's a clear indication that they want to hit those emotional levels, and they did it. Once again, they executed it well, and they nailed it, man. In Miles Morales. And the first thing you're gonna feel with that game is the train tracks. So you start the game up on the train, right? And you feel the actual train hitting the tracks in the DualSense. You're gonna feel it. And like I said, when you hear it and then you feel it in the controller, your brain, it plays with your brain like, yo, I'm actually on the train in the game. You know what I mean? Yo, it's the craziest thing in the world. Like, I sound like a madman when I'm talking about anybody that has played the PlayStation 5 and played Miles Morales. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Boy, you feel that train track go, and you feel it in the controller. You know exactly. I know to those people, I don't sound crazy. To the people that don't have the PlayStation 5 yet, I'm going to sound crazy. You're going to be like, yo, what is this man with this lisp? And he's just talking out his ass. He's sounding crazy. But trust me, you guys, when you get it in your hand, you're going to understand exactly what I mean. Yo, BitCloud, what's good, bro? Shout out to my man BitCloud in the building. You're gonna know exactly what I'm talking about. He's like, oh, this motherfucker with a lisp was right. He's like, yo, he's right. I feel it. You know what I mean? And then, yo, if you're using a Pulse 3D headset, that's the only thing I could speak about. But wait, if you're using that headset and you're playing like Miles Morales or anything, yo, you hear New York City come alive in your eardrums, bruh. Like, yeah, they're playing the music. What you call Miles got his headphones on, and you actually feel like you're actually listening to the music, like you're in Miles's head listening to the music. But outside of that, you also hear the city around you. You know what I mean? So when he takes off the headset, off his thing and greet people, you're gonna hear this thing in front of you. Yeah, he's talking to this person, but in the background, you hear other conversations, or you might hear like somebody playing music in the background. Like you're actually in the city block that Miles Morales is on with the headset. That 3D audio is something ridiculous, yo. It is ridiculous, bruh. And I'm telling you, you guys are gonna be awe. You're gonna be like, oh my God. Yeah, playing from your TV speakers is great, but yo, I suggest your first playthrough of any PlayStation game, especially if it's Miles Morales or Astrobot, if you have the 3D Pulse headset, use that, and you're gonna know exactly what I'm talking about, yo. You actually hear it, and even throughout the whole game, there's times where you're swinging in Miles Morales, and yeah, you hear the cop car, but you also hear the other things that's surrounding in the city. Like you hear everything, yo, and it just sounds great, man. It sounds amazing, bro. Like, honestly, yo, it sounds like I'm capping, but I'm not capping at all, yo. I'm being 100% honest with you guys, yo. Like 1,000% honest with you guys. I'm not even trying to sell the place. I'm just giving you my personal experiences, and I was just like, yo, this is amazing right here, man. You know what I mean? Because I've experienced 3D audio like in VR. When it comes to VR games on the PlayStation 4, but this takes it up another notch. This takes it up another level for sure. But yeah, you won't be disappointed with Miles Morales. The combat is great. The story is really, really good. Like, I enjoy the story. Obviously, you know, Insomniac, you know, they fine-tune the story to have to tell their own personal story. If you guys are like comic book, like, you know, hardcore enthusiasts, you know what I mean? You're gonna be like, oh, this character is this, and this character is a female? Oh, they didn't have this character as like a actual like kind of assassin here, you know what I mean? But it's their own story, and they told it the way they wanted to tell it, and they did a great job in doing so, right? So yeah, all the comic book purists, you know what I mean, take the purist stance down a little bit and just enjoy the story for what it is, man, because it's great. It's really a good story. Combat is great. The Venom abilities, they nailed that as well. You know Miles is unique in his own way as Spider-Man because of his electric abilities, his Venom abilities, and he can go invisible, which is really, really good. And when you actually find out to yourself that, okay, I'm not playing as Peter Parker. Because initially, when you play this game, you're going to want to play like, oh, I'm playing Spider-Man from 2018. But when you really want to have fun in this game, you got to play, oh, I'm playing Miles Morales. I'm not playing Spider-Man 2018. And then when you start mixing in his abilities and stuff like that, that's when the real fun to me came in. I got so much clips I'm going to like upload soon, but I'm going to wait a few more days. I think when the UK get their PlayStations and all that stuff, you know, give the UK like a couple of days, that I'm going to start posting like my clips and stuff, because there's some spoilers in there. I don't want to have people get spoiled and stuff like that. Even though I did post up some pictures and all that, but majority of the pictures that I really wanted to post, I held back because I know the UK people didn't get their PlayStation yet, and they're going to be getting it soon. But once UK and everybody else get it, the rest of the world get it, I'm going to wait a few days, and I'm going to start posting that stuff out there. Right? Then, you know, the one thing I definitely missed out when it came to settings was talking about the memory. Heads up, PlayStation 5, you don't have that much memory to deal with. All the games that I've bought and downloaded, so I got Miles Morales, there was Astrobot already in there, I got Demon's Souls, I got Call of Duty, I got Sackboy, Big Adventure, I got Pathless, and I got DMC Special Edition. All of those 7 games that I had installed, I was left with about 237 gigs of storage left, and yeah, you know what I mean, not that much really to deal with. Still was able to download like about 7 next gen games on my console, but you are limited when it comes to, you know, storage space. What? Yo, shout out to PlayStation Symbol Gamer, aka Joey. Appreciate the donation, man. He said PlayStation 5 is fucking insanely good. And that's my review. The words that this man Joey just said is definitely my review. 9.5 out of 10. PlayStation 5. All right, guys. See you guys later. Next stream. It's your boy Jay Barry. That's joking. I'm joking. Shout out to my man Joey though with the donation, man. Yo, Crunk Girl. Yo, Crunk Girl in the chat. What's good, Crunk? But yeah, Spider-Man, amazing. Your storage, you don't have a lot. Good thing though, when it comes to your external storage, I was able to hook up my 4 terabyte HDD hard drive to my PS5, and it worked flawlessly. Had no issues. All the games that I had downloaded on that external was already there when I plugged it in my game library on the PS5, and I had no issues playing them at all either. You know what I mean? And the great thing about the PlayStation 5, when it comes to your backwards compatible games, you can still get the benefits of the PlayStation 5 Tower of Power, you know, capabilities. You still get the benefits from those games, even when it's hooked up to your HDD. You don't have to download it to the actual SSD to reap the benefits. Like, I've been playing Ghosts in 60 frames per second. Final Fantasy VII Remake, it doesn't have like a frame boost, but it does. The load screens is way shorter when you play on the PS5. So yeah, obviously you might cut down some load times when you put it on your PS5 SSD, but you don't have to do that when it comes to your backwards compatible games. Like, I just plug it in the back, and I had no issue. The PlayStation 5 read it easily. When you go to your game library, you have everything. It's going to dictate everything. That's one thing I want to talk about as well, is the game library. So in the game library, right? Let me go to home screen so I can get a visual. So when I'm talking about it, in the game library, how they sort everything is quite amazing in the game library. So once you're greeted with here, you're going to have all your library. So everything that's on your PlayStation 5, everything you have bought for your PlayStation 4, even your PS Now games is going to be in your game library, which is kind of crazy. They also break it up. In what you call it, install games, and then you have your they break it up in install. So you have your collection, you have your install game. So anything that's actually installed on the PlayStation 5, you have that there. If you just press the right three, the R1 button, you go to your PlayStation Plus. So all the games that's on PlayStation Plus, you will see that stuff there. If you don't have PlayStation Plus, you can sign up from here as well. And you also see the PlayStation Plus collection. So if you have PlayStation Plus, you buy a PS5, you're already going to be slapped with 20 games of the PlayStation 4 defining games that PlayStation said you're already going to hit with that stuff. If you're an avid PlayStation gamer, majority of the games you're probably already going to play. But if you're somebody new to PlayStation, this is a great benefit for you guys on PlayStation 5. And the good thing about this is that you don't have to download these games on your PlayStation 5. You can still have them loaded up on your SSD external or your HDD external, and you still can play it with your PlayStation 5 through the PlayStation Plus connection, which is great. And then you have your PlayStation Now stuff. What's good about it is how they sort it as well. So you can sort it by most recent, your purchase dates, or the A to Z or Z to A, which is cool. And you can, when you go into your sort, you can also go into the platform and click what platform you want to get shown when you go to your collection. And then you can also pick your source. So your source pretty much is your PlayStation Store, PlayStation Plus, PS Now, and there's other. Other is pretty much, I don't know what other really does, but it didn't click anything for me with other. Yo, Red Raven, what's up, man? Yo, Saber Zero, what is up? Yo, is that Lilith? What is up? What is up, guys? So yeah, PlayStation 5, it's really good, man. As far as your game library, it has everything that you ever done on your PlayStation already loaded up in your fingertips. And I like how they display everything as well. I don't have it hooked up to my Elgato, so my bad on that. But I did do a video for you guys the other day. If you guys missed that video, definitely go and check it out. Where I have this video here. Let's see. I have this video here where I'm talking about. So you're right here. Right here. This video right here, I put it up the other day, pretty much saying the PlayStation 5 UI/UX visual tour on helping to solve some PlayStation 5 issues as well. So this is how the game library looks when you go all the way to the right. Like I said, your collection is here, install games, PlayStation Plus, and PlayStation Now. And the way I display everything is really, really cool, man. It's really, really cool. So yeah, if you guys missed that video, go ahead and check that video out. I'm gonna leave the link in here as well, because I know that's a hard thing to go back to videos sometimes. Some people just want a link. You're already on the channel, but you still just want a link. You know what I mean? I know the vibes, so it's cool. So yeah, so that's a game library. Also, one thing I got to talk about as well. What made me like a true believer of the PlayStation 5, and for those people that play Call of Duty, you guys are gonna understand what I'm talking about. When you're on the PlayStation 4 and you play Call of Duty, you know, going through the menu or going through anything outside of the game can be a burden on that PlayStation 4. With the PlayStation 5, you have no hitches. I mean, no hitches going through the home screen, going through the control center, going through a message, going through settings, going through a party. No hitches, no issues, no lag, nothing. Playing Call of Duty. And that's when I realized, I was like, yo, this PlayStation 5 is something different here. Because Call of Duty is known to hitch up PlayStation consoles. It is known. You try to send a message or send a game invite when you're playing Call of Duty on PlayStation 5, and yeah, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But on PlayStation 5, no issues. Well, on PlayStation 4 there was issues. PlayStation 5, no issues at all. Smooth, butter smooth, yo. Butter smooth. And the way how this console loads up video games, it is fast as hell, yo. I think I have like a let me see, I think it's to the end. Well, I'm gonna show you how quick it is to load up a video game. It is insanely fast how to load up a video game. So yeah, right here, right? I'm gonna show you guys this real quick. Right here, I have the video on mute. So right here, I'm gonna load up, I think, Astrobot here. Look at this. I'm gonna click on Astrobot here, and then boom! This is how fast you load up a game on the PlayStation 5. Oh yeah, it gave me the whole PlayStation. You can skip this, by the way, if you want to. You can skip that. They give you the option to skip that, but still, this is a fresh boot up. Look how quick that was, and you're gonna be right into the game instantly. And I mean, it's yo Blackbeard, what's up, man? Instantly right into the game. This how fast this is. I think I'm gonna switch out to another game here as well. It might be Spider-Man. Hold up, let me see. Look how instant that is, yo. And already in the game. I think I'm gonna switch out here to Spider-Man. Oh yeah, I took a screenshot and all that, I think. Yeah. I was showing off the share aspects here. Let me skip through some of this here. Yeah, this video, I went through pretty much everything, yo. Real talk. On how to crop a video, all that. Wait. Where did I go through Spider-Man? It was one of these areas. I'm scrubbing. Oh, here we go. Oh, I did it early in the video. Hold up. We're gonna go through Spider-Man right here. Oh yeah, I was showing off the switcher. So here we go. Yeah, I was showing off the control center here. And this is the switcher I was showing off. So I'm gonna see that here's the switcher. This is the control center, by the way. So the control center, you pretty much prop this up by pressing the PlayStation button, and you're gonna be greeted to the thing right here where it's gonna give you these options at the bottom, kind of like the X and B, your home, the switcher, notifications, the game base, broadcast. You can add that in there. Sound, your mic, your controller, your profile, and the power button here. But when you click the switcher, it gives you the game that is active. You can close the game out here in the switcher as well, and you can also switch over to your recent games. So my recent games here was Godfall and Marvel Spider-Man Miles Morales. It also goes to your media stuff. What's funny is that I haven't used a media app yet on my PlayStation 5, but these are the last things that I used on my PlayStation 4 because I was testing out this stuff before, you know, the PlayStation 5 came. I was like, let me see if this companion app still work. And I was looking at the Spider-Man VR stuff, right? And then it still had it queued up because, like I said, when you sign in or when you do the QR code from your PlayStation app, it loads in all your settings already that you have for your PlayStation 5. So that's why the recent media apps was already there. Well, I'm going to go over to Spider-Man. I'm just showing off all the stuff here. I'm going to go over Spider-Man real quick. I'm doing a lot of talking in the video. Hold on. Bear with me. Bear with me. All right. I don't know if PS Now is on Apple TV. I haven't checked. But yeah, I'm going to go to Spider-Man here. You can go to the game hub for Spider-Man, or you can just go to the play. I think I'm going to click play here. And look how fast this is. This is right from Astrobot. It's going to boot up right away. In a matter of seconds, yo. This thing is already loaded up, ready to go. And you're going to be right in your game right away. Simple, easy, clean. You know what I mean? The power of the PlayStation 5 right there, man. But yo, the control center it took a little time to get used to it. But overall, I like its application. I like what it does within games. Like in Call of Duty, it works beautifully because I can set up everything in Call of Duty through that control center and the cards. Like if I want to do an invite in the game, I could do that in the cards, or I can do it within game. If I want, you know, the game base, it works. Like at first, I didn't like the game base, but it works. It really works really good. And there's a lot of things that this UI, overall, I love the UI. I know a lot of people, some people hit and miss with it because it's something new. A lot of people, when they go into this UI, they're automatically thinking PlayStation 4. This is what we've been doing for 7 years. Rightfully so, right? This is something that I wouldn't say is brand spanking new, but there's certain layers to it where it is new. So there are things that it might take like 1 or 2 steps more than what you would do on your PlayStation 4 UI, but that 1 and 2 steps is still faster than what you did on your PlayStation 4, right? And like I know that's gonna go over a lot of people's heads and all that stuff, but that's mainly because of the power of the PlayStation 5 and how fast it does things. You know what I mean? Sending a message while you're in game or sending an invite while you're in game is 1 step more than the PlayStation 4, but it's way faster than the PlayStation 4. If that make any sense? You know what I mean? And there's just things that you just got to get used to. One thing I would like them to implement, though, for the PlayStation 5, which I think the PlayStation 4 nailed it, is the PS button functionality. Like, the double tapping on the PlayStation 4, I missed that functionality from the DualShock, and I wish they would implement it on the DualSense, because there's times when you're in the settings, right? When you go over to the settings and you press the PlayStation button, yeah, you can go back to anything that you was going back to. You can go back to the game through the switcher or the home page and all that stuff, and then go to your game. But it's so much simpler to just double tap and you go right back. So PlayStation 4, you'll be in your settings, right? and you want to get back to the game, you just double tap the PlayStation button and you go back to your game. On the PlayStation 5, you're in the settings and you want to go back to the game, you have to press the PlayStation button, and you have different options. You can either go press the home, or you can press the switcher and go back to game. It's more steps. It might be faster in some ways, but imagine having that on the PlayStation 5. Just double tap, boom, right into your game. So PlayStation, if you're listening, that would be dope for you to add right there to the double tap. Yo, Spike Buster, what is up, man? Yo, Paul Rodriguez, what is up? Why is it one more step? Because of the functionality of the PS button. It's much different. The control center is pretty much your quick menu, but a quick menu you have more options, and that's mostly because of the customization that you can do with the quick menu. But with the PlayStation 5, the control center, you still have those options there, but it might just be one step more than what the PlayStation 4 could do. But like I said, it's one step, but it's faster. And anybody that says that no, it's not faster, they're lying to you. Trust me, they're lying. You know, I love the PlayStation 4. I love the dynamic menu. I thought that UI was amazing. But the PlayStation 5 UI is way better than the PlayStation 4 UI, and that's no cap. That's just being truthful and honest. It's way better. It gets to your stuff. The power of the PlayStation is just way too fast and smooth. You know what I mean? Yeah, the PlayStation 4 had some shortcuts and things like that, but sometimes it will hitch up your game. It will hitch it up, especially if you have a game running. Come on, man. You guys know the vibes. You guys been playing on that PlayStation for years. PlayStation 4 for years. You know that thing will hitch up. Especially you have a game loading. There's sometimes it will not go to what you want to go to. There's times when you want to invite your friends, you have the game running, you press that quick menu, you go to your friends, it will go back to the game sometimes because it didn't load up the quick menu properly. You know what I'm talking about. You don't have none of those issues on the PlayStation 5. None. When it comes to the UI. So the UI, I love the UI. Amazing UI. I think once people get used to it, that is something different, you guys will like it as well. It's a great UI. That's no cap. I like the cards as well. I like the fact that they show like the closest trophies that you're close to. It doesn't give you the whole trophy list, but it gives you like the 3 most. So any trophy that you don't have unlocked yet, it will give you the ones that, okay, I think these are the ones you're about to get soon. And then if you're on a mission or a side mission, depending on the game, it will tell you how long you have until that side mission for it to complete. How much Spider-Man, it will tell you the XP that you're getting, all of that stuff within that control center. I thought that was really cool as well. And Astrobot, the cards, they will give you hints as far as where your puzzles and your artifacts is. You know what I mean? Games, it depends on a game by game basis for them to give like the game hints and all that stuff, which is pretty cool if you guys are, you know, into that stuff. Most of you guys probably will ignore that stuff because you guys are hardcore gamers, right? You'll ignore that. But yeah. Yeah, so overall, the games are great. The UI is great. The console itself is fast and snappy. Amazing piece of hardware, in my opinion. Yes, this motherfucker is tall. It's a tower of power. I call my PlayStation 5 Tifa. You know what I mean? The black and white. All she needs is some boobies. That's all she need. And this is Tifa. Okay? But let me talk about some issues with the PlayStation 5. So I did come across some issues, especially in some of the games. Playing Spider-Man Miles Morales. My game crashed like twice. But game crashes is not nothing new. But you know, when you buy a new console, you don't expect, you know, games to crash and all that stuff. But there was one, my first crash came in when I was on the underground, when I was doing the Rock Song underground stuff, and my game crashed there. I was like, oh no. And then, you know, that prompt came up where you can record the clip, you know, attach the clip and then send it off and report it. You know, you can do that there. And it crashed to me again because I did. So in Spider-Man, you're going to learn this move. I'm not going to name it because I don't want to spoil anything, but you learn this move, right? And when I did this move, I dashed so fast that I glitched into the ground, and it was like I was in a reverse world where I flipped into the ground and I was falling down and I died. And I was like, what? And then when I died and I loaded back up, the game crashed right there. And then I had to send a reporter as well. And that's the 2 times that my game actually crashed in game. When I played Godfall, my game did a crash. Call of Duty, I didn't have any crashes. Astrobot, I didn't have any crashes. But yeah, Spider-Man Miles Morales, I had 2 game crashes. And that's not because of the you know, that's not the PS5 itself. You know, a lot of people I see posting tweets and stuff. Oh, look, my PlayStation 5 is rebooting and my PlayStation 5 having issues. You know what I mean? That's not the place. That's the game itself that's playing on the PlayStation side. That's the game. You know, some of these games have issues. But yeah, those are my real issues that I had on the PlayStation. When it comes to the whole rest mode that people's having, I've never had any rest mode issues where I have a game in rest. Like I said, I started Demon Souls yesterday. I put it in rest mode before I went to sleep. I woke up and I turned on my PlayStation and booted up Demon Souls. Is right where I was at. I did that with Spider-Man Miles Morales. I did that with Astrobot. Obviously, you're not going to do that with Godfall and Call of Duty because that's more like online games. You know what I mean? Well, I've done that with those games, no issues. I even done it with I done it with Ghost of Tsushima. So I was like, okay, let me test out putting Ghost of Tsushima is on my hard drive, right? It's on my external hard drive. I went into rest mode while Ghost of Tsushima was running. Went into rest mode, let it wait. I let it wait for like a good 5-10 minutes. Then I was like, okay, boot up the PlayStation, turn it on, clicked on sign in, and it booted me right where I left off in Ghost of Tsushima, off of my external hard drive, no issues. You know what I mean? Where I put up this video the other day as well, you know, stating like, yo, I'm not having no rest mode issues. And people was like, no, you're not highlighting the issue. You're supposed to be playing Spider-Man. And then I said, yo, bro, I've been doing all of that stuff. And one thing, I've been letting people know all the issues that they've been having, right? People been messaging me, DMing me, you know, asking me all these questions like on PlayStation tech support, right? And majority of the stuff that people ask and ask for my advice was stuff. And I let them know, okay, you can change your settings here. This will work here. Do this, go into this setting, then do that. They're like, yo, it worked. I have no issues. It worked. Oh, my rest mode issues is fixed. Oh, now my controller is charging. One dude was trying to charge his Oculus VR through his PlayStation. Talking about his Oculus is not charging through his PlayStation. There is a setting where you can click, do you want these USB ports to charge your devices? You can enable it. You can set the timer on it. A lot of you guys were skipping settings that you can set up. Like one thing on the PlayStation 5, one of the biggest settings that I know a lot of people skipped was that power saving settings. Because we never had no power saving settings like this before, not with the PS4, right? The PlayStation 5, when you initially boot up, it gives you 3 different presets as far as power settings. I forgot the names of it. I obviously picked the one to the left because that's the one that could give me all of the goods that can charge my stuff. It has all the stuff that I want. And even when you click on that, you still gotta go in and customize how you want your power savings to be. People ignored that. I know they ignored it because all the DMs that people DM me through Twitter, all of those DMs, yo, when I told them, yo, you can go into your settings, go into your power settings, do this, do that. It was like, oh, it's fixed. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And people think I'm over here capping, right? I know how these gamers think. They have an issue. I'm letting you guys know how to fix the issue. Oh, this motherfucker's a capper. This, that. I'm letting you know. I'm giving you step by step, day by day, right? And they still. Some people that don't even have the PlayStation 5 tell me I'm defending it. How am I defending it? I'm giving you my experience. Yo, people was getting mad at me because I shared a video showing you guys I'm having no rest mode issues. People was like, yo, just because you don't have an issue doesn't mean everybody else doesn't have an issue. No shit, Sherlock. I'm not talking about everyone else. Okay? I'm talking about my own experiences. I know a lot of people like to say a whole bunch of stuff, but they don't like to share it. Majority of the stuff that I go through, I share it. Okay, and I'm showing you that I'm not having no rest mode issues. They getting mad at me. This shit crazy. I'm like, yo, so you got the proof. So if I said it without sharing what I, going through, you guys would have called me, I'm a cap. You know what I mean? I'm a cap and a half. I'm a cat in the cap. You guys would have been saying a bunch of that stuff. Oh, you lying, Jay Barry. You're just a Sony pony. You're a Sony fanboy. But when I actually show you the proof, you get mad still. You still get mad. Shit just crazy. And one thing I can confirm, by the way, is that the PlayStation 5, it's super quiet, and that thing is when it comes to being cool, you feel like a little heat in the background, but it's not hot at all. It's not hot at all. Like, yo, I've been playing long COD sessions. I played Miles Morales pretty much Monday and Tuesday all day, and I had no issues. I've been having this console on. I had this console since Thursday. Last week Thursday, and I've been having this thing on cause I've been off from work. I've been off for 5 days from work. Tomorrow I go back to work, and I've been having it on all day. I have it on right now. I have Demon Souls in the background. I have it on right now, and no issues, no sounds, no nothing, no fan going, no jets going off, none of that, and none's of that. You know what I mean? I'm really impressed. Yeah, it's tall. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's the depth is kind of wide, but yo, I like the look. I got the digital version. I like how slim it looks when it's facing forward at you. It's tall. It has a presence. You know what I mean? When you walk into this game room that I have here, and you're gonna see this right away on my desk. You're gonna see this. You're gonna see my monitor. You're gonna see my laptop. You're gonna see my PlayStation 4 Pro on the back, that's chilling in the back. But you want to see this tower of power, and you're gonna be like, yo, what's that? You know what I mean? Craziness, man. I love the look of it. I think it's a beautiful looking console. I like the whole vibe that PlayStation is sending here, right? Everything is unique. Everything has like a distinct look to it, right? This white and black two-tone look. The controller, the charging station, the headset, the console itself. It has a theme that they're trying to deliver here. White and black, two-tone. And it looks, when everything is together, right? So I have my charge station with the controllers next to it. My headset is I use it as like a hook I use my PlayStation 5 like a hook for my headset. And when you just see everything together, right? It just looks really good. Like, it looks clean, man. It looks real clean. Like, white and black look. And I like what PlayStation did with the theme of the console and how everything looks. Like, they have a very distinctive theme here. This white and black two-tone look. And I like it. I like it a lot, man. I like it a lot. But really and truly, I can't tell you guys no lies here, man. I really haven't been experiencing no issues that people have been having. I'm not saying that people aren't having any issues with their PS5s. I've seen some of the stuff where people's having like their disk drive is really loud. But sometimes I like to ask questions. I'm like, okay, is that when you're trying to install a disk, why it's going so loud? How is it when you actually have the disk inside? And when the thing is finished installing, how is the disk drive? How loud is the disk drive then? A lot of people say, "Oh, it's not that loud then." So when it's installing from the disk to the console, it's loud. You hear the disk drive. And a lot of people have been going through these issues with Xbox as well. The same loud disk drive, but for some strange reason, people got to highlight it times 10 when it comes to the PlayStation 5 and not the Xbox. The Xbox is fake news. The PlayStation 5 is real news, from what I'm noticing on Twitter and YouTube and all that. But overall, I think this console, just for the 5 days that I've been playing this console, no, more than 5 days, 7 days I've been playing this console. This thing is gonna last a long time here. You know what I mean? It's gonna last a long time here. Just playing all these intensive games and then not hearing nothing at all from this console is truly amazing, man. And graphically, These games are amazing. This is the only console you're really going to be getting a next gen experience with, to be honest with you. And that's not even dissing anything else. Like, I've been, so far, every game that I've booted up, I've been at awe. Like, I'm like, yo, that looks amazing. Spider-Man, yo, that looks amazing. Even there's stuff in Astrobot, because Astrobot does the whole ray tracing. It does the whole 4K 60 frames per second, the HDR. Even with Astrobot, you're gonna be like, yo, that looks really good, man. You know what I mean? Demon Souls, when I boot up Demon Souls, I was like, yo, this junk looks crack. And then when you play Spider-Man in 60 frames as well, that's amazing as well. The first time I played Spider-Man, I did it all the way in 4K, 30 frames per second, ray tracing. The city comes alive with that ray tracing. Yes, the 60 frames is nice. The 60 frames, a lot of people is gonna prefer better because of the reactions with your gameplay. You know, the performance is just much better. But the ray tracing, the game comes alive with the ray tracing, man. It looks so much better with the ray tracing there. Like, you see all of the stuff like reflected in the city building, the people's eyes, the characters, everything is just highlighted with the ray tracing. It looks amazing. All right, can you guys hear me? Let me know if you guys can hear me again. Let me know if you guys can hear me again. I should be back up. Let me just make sure I can hear my damn self. Let me know if you guys can hear me. Okay. Yeah, my bad, guys. You know, I had the cable dude come too, yo. The other day I had the cable dude come back. No, they said they found no issues, right? And here we go. We back at it again. Cause yo, for 7 days, had no issues. now we back at it again when we do a live stream. Craziness. But I'm gonna wrap this up soon. If you guys have any questions, let me know. And I'll answer some of these questions here. But overall, yo, I've had a really positive experience when it comes to my PlayStation 5. Like, really and truly, the experience has been amazing to me. I definitely understand the things that like Mark Cerny. I understand like the vision that PlayStation has for the PS5, and I'm on board, man, because yo, the launch lineups has been amazing. You know what I mean? Look at the launch lineups that we're playing, yo. There's some games I haven't even got to start yet. I haven't even started Satboy yet. I have my nieces and nephews. They're coming over this weekend, where we're gonna get to play that. But you know what I mean? Like, the launch lineup for the PlayStation 5 has been amazing. Spider-Man amazing, Astrobot amazing, Demon Souls amazing. You know what I mean? I'm playing COD, yo, right now. So right now I don't have like a TV that can do the 120 frames per second. I have a monitor, but not through HDMI. I can't do 120 with my monitor through HDMI. I could do that with my display port. But I'm playing Call of Duty multiplayer, 4K, 60 frames per second with ray tracing. And yo, it's just like, yo, I never experienced nothing like that before. You know what I mean? Like, when I play Spider-Man in ray tracing, I never experienced that before. And yo, now all of a sudden I'm experiencing these things, and I'm not getting any like performance hits. And when I talk about performance hits, I'm talking about like, oh, I'm seeing like, you know, frame dips and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like, you know, on PlayStation 4, there's games that you play in 30 frames per second, but you still will get like a performance hit. You still will get like some dips, like, oh, I can see this game is chugging here. PlayStation 5, I haven't experienced that yet, bro. I haven't experienced none of that yet. No frame dips, no chugging, none of that, man. I've been playing COD for years. There's times where you do like a score streak, or your teammates doing score streaks and things is blowing up, and yo, you get like, you know, hitches in your performance. But none of those issues yet. None of those issues yet. He said, why not play in 120? Oh, I've been playing in 120 because the TV that I have through HDMI, I can't get 120 120 frames a second. I need to get a new TV, but I'm waiting to get that new TV after CES. I have a new gaming monitor coming. I pre-ordered a gaming monitor that it has HDMI 2.1, so I should be good there in the gaming monitor side. But my TV, honestly and truly, like there's I could get like the Sony one or the LG CX TV, but I really CES is like a month away or close to a month away, so I'm gonna wait till then, and then I'll see what got. Yeah, everybody's getting like the CX and everybody's getting like the Sony stuff right now, but I want the newest of the newest. You know what I mean? So if I'm gonna go right into the next gen, I want something brand spanking new, and I want to see what they're gonna offer in 2021, like at CES. But once I see what's being offered, I'll probably buy something really soon. But if this monitor that I pre-ordered is really good, because it's a 4K monitor with HDMI 2.1, if that monitor is really good, I will still hold out on the TV, because the TV that I have is amazing too. It's a good TV. You know what I mean? So I don't really see no issues with the TV. But I'll be playing in 120 soon, real soon. But yeah, man, I really haven't had no hitches or nothing like that. And yo, ray tracing, don't sleep on ray tracing, guys. Ray tracing is really good because it improves the shadows, it improves the reflections, it improves a lot of things. Like whatever implementation devs are putting the ray tracing in. Yo, I'm playing Call of Duty, right? And like there's points in the map where people like to camp at, and they like to like hold the positioning, but like I can see your shadow. You know what I mean? Like I can see your shadow like clear as day. Like as you're moving, I'm seeing your shadow and what you're doing. So I know you're there and I know you're waiting so I can get the jump up on people. And yo, that's a huge advantage, yo. Like I don't know if people's catching on to that shit, but yo, that's been a huge advantage for me as well, yo, having that ray tracing on in COD. And I'm like, yo, I see you, bro. I see you camping and hiding and twitching. Like your shadow's actually moving with your character moving. And I'm just like, yo, I see you, bro. Like COD always had like shadows, but it hasn't been that defiant and it hasn't been that clear. But yo, with the ray tracing, that shit is clear as day. Like there's one map, I forgot the name of the map in Call of Duty. There's a tank on a B flag. And a lot of people like to camp over there by the tank on the B flag, but the light, you can see them. You can see the shadow. And I'm like, yo, bro, you're dead. Boom, boom. I slide on them, boom, dead. Like I see you, bro. It's funny as hell too, man. It's funny as hell. But in Demon Souls, I'm playing on performance mode. I did look at the fidelity mode. Yo, to me personally, Spider-Man Miles Morales is the best looking game so far that I've played. I haven't played the single player in Modern Warfare yet. I mean in Black Ops Cold War yet. I haven't played that yet. Yo, Godfall is also an amazing looking game, but to me personally, Spider-Man is the best looking game when it comes to overall everything. Character models, the world itself is open world, the detail of the animations. Demon Souls is definitely a second to me. And your Spider-Man wins by a smidget. That's a smidget, because when I turn on that fidelity mode in Demon Souls, I kid you not, yo, the cobwebs, yo, every single intricate detail is fine-tuned. A crack in the wall, I'm like, yo, these guys had the time to detail everything in this game. You know, when you go in 60, like some of that fidelity is gone, but you get that nice 60 frames per second. It still looks amazing, by the way. Yo, the character model in Demon Souls as well looks amazing. I'm like, yo, this is next gen right here. And yeah, we're getting into the nitty gritty as far as like, you know, we nitpicking, right? As far as like, oh, which game looks better? Everybody's gonna have their difference of opinions. But overall, if you play on that PlayStation 5, you're gonna be awed. You're gonna be like, yo, this is next gen here. I'm getting a next gen experience here. Not from just a controller, not from just the power. The games look amazing itself. The gameplay is amazing. I'm not getting any frame drops. It's locked frames per second. The graphics look amazing. This is next gen, man. This is next gen. And then here's the biggest kicker. Third-party games. A lot of people went to this generation wanting to buy an Xbox because they're like, yo, third party is where it's going to be at for the Xbox. Yeah, we ain't got no exclusive, but the third party game's going to run better. Yo, PlayStation Nation, we tried to warn them. We tried to tell them. We tried to talk some sense in them. They didn't want to listen. Every single third party game that came out and that everybody that loves Digital Foundry has been watching, PlayStation 5 has had the advantage over the Xbox Series X. No cap. I just watched Assassin's Creed Valhalla, Can I Get $1? The game that people was clamoring for. The game that people was like, yes, this is why you buy a next gen console. This is why I bought my X, so I could play in that 60 frames per second. Oh, I'm buying it on the X because I'm going to buy my third party on the Series X because for the better performance, that 12T flops of power. Not only in the resolution, the PlayStation 5 is beating it in, right? Because both of them is doing dynamic resolution, but there's certain parts in that game, the same parts that PlayStation 5 is having a higher resolution than the Series X. Not only in that, but also in the frames per second. PlayStation 5 is more consistent in Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Can I get $1? So you ignored to buy the PlayStation 5 because you're not about that whole, you're not about the what you call it. You're not about the frames per second, right? You're not frames per second. You're not about exclusive life. You're not about the exclusive life. You're not about that. Let me refresh this chat real quick. You're not about the exclusives. You're about the third party, and third party is going to be looking better over here. Third party is where it's at over there. What? Yo, the dopest J, what is good, man? Appreciate the $5 donation, my G. He said, yo, what's good, Barry? My PlayStation 5 is on the way. Happy next gen to everyone. Peace. Dopest J, man, happy next gen to you, man. Hopefully you enjoy that PS5. I'm so high of that PS5. Shout out to you, man. Appreciate it, man. Yo, you're gonna enjoy the PS5, man. You're gonna enjoy it. It's an amazing console. Amanda, what is up? What is up? You know what I mean? I'm just like, yo, everybody try to give the greatest excuse why not to buy a PlayStation 5. Yo, Corey, what's good, bro? Why not to buy a PlayStation 5? VR, Chief of VR Game, what's good, man? I'm not buying a PS5 because I want to play my third-party Assassin's Creed Valhalla in a better fidelity and quality what the Series X could offer. Wrong! You can spend $400 or $500 to get a PlayStation 5. You get the better exclusives, right? The launch lineup is just way better on an exclusive standpoint. Then the third party is running better. So you're getting the best of both worlds on PlayStation 5, but you want to sit down here like this guy. Huh? You want to sit up in here like this guy right here and deny yourself greatness. Deny yourself a true next-gen experience. You want to sit up here like this motherfucker, looking salty, holding this Xbox One controller. That's what you have turned into, denying yourself a PlayStation 5. I don't want to get into the console wars right now, but we're going to talk about it in this PS5 review because this is important, right? A part of the reason why people come and watch reviews is to see if they should get a PlayStation 5 or not. I'm going to tell you right now. Your eyes are war. What's up, man? If you had the choice to choose between one of these consoles, go ahead and get the PlayStation 5. You're going to get a true next-gen experience with the DualSense and what the PlayStation 5 is going to offer you, something different, right? You're going to get those sensations and those feelings within the games. Spider-Man, Miles Morales, Astrobot, Demon Souls, The Pathless, Sackboy, A Big Adventure, Godfall is even using that DualSense. Y'all don't hear me. You getting the better launch lineup. You getting a better exclusive experience. The DualSense, amazing. 3D audio, amazing. But if you divulge yourself in a third-party experience as well, you're getting a better experience through PlayStation 5. Call of Duty. Which one of you idiots got placed that Call of Duty on PC or Xbox? Confess. I don't want to call you an idiot, but if you did, you're an idiot. PlayStation 5, you getting the benefits. They got a trailer called the PlayStation Advantage trailer for Call of Duty. If you're in a party, you get bonus XP. You're getting all these good shit on the PlayStation. Then Digital Foundry out here trying their best to cater to Xbox, but they can't cap because PlayStation 5 is running these third-party games better than the Series X, that 12T bags of power. You can't compete against the Tower of Power, aka the PS5, aka Tifa, aka the Stormtrooper, aka it's black, it's white, yeah. It doesn't matter if you're black or white, but that PS5, baby. Come into my DMs and ask me, hey Barry, what console should I get? The Xbox Series X or the PS5? I'm gonna tell you, listen, dudette. First of all, don't ask me that dumbass question again. And second of all, you gonna get that PS5. The fuck are we doing out here? Yo, we tried to warn y'all for months. Mark Cerny came to y'all and told y'all in the softest voice ever, don't get caught up in the whole teraflop count. That went over everybody's head. Shoo! Over everybody's head. Now everybody that bought an Xbox Series X, knowing goddamn well they could have got a PlayStation 5 as well, y'all looking like this sourpuss motherfucker holding this controller. My PlayStation 5 review, a 9.5 out of 10. Why? Great console overall. Super fast. The controller is the best PlayStation controller I've ever used, and I love the DualShock, but this controller is no cap. It's amazing. Jesus, I don't know what type of magic they are putting in this damn controller, but it is well worth the $70 price tag. The PlayStation 5 is a true next-gen experiences, not only with the games, but just with the system UI. You are getting a much better experience. You are getting new experiences when you buy this console for $400 or $500. You're not getting the whole samey here, just faster. You're getting a new next-gen experience. 9.5 out of 10. There's some few things that I wish they can work on. One of the things that I want them to work on is the media app. The media app. Normally when I share something on a PS4 and I already uploaded to Twitter or YouTube, it will give me that this has already been shared. Like, you know, that little arrow or whatever it gives me, this already been shared. You already shared that. It gives me an indication that I don't have to share this picture again. I already shared it. The new media app does not do that. It doesn't give me that option. One thing I also liked about like the media app is when you trimmed a video, you can trim it from 1 second to 5 seconds to 10 seconds. You have that option. With the new media app, you don't have that option here as far as fine tuning the trimming when it comes to the seconds of your video clip. I wish they wanted to implement that back as well, but they don't have that currently. But overall, my experiences with this console has been amazing, and I truly love this console. And you guys that don't have it yet, for the people that do have it, I know you guys are enjoying the console as well. You guys are having a great time. You guys are getting the next gen experiences. And to my UK people and the rest of the world, hopefully you guys enjoy this motherfucker. Take your time to set up everything right. Once you sign into the console, go into the settings and fine tune the console how you want to do it. Then you go into your games. Trust me. When you do those steps, you will have a much better time with your PlayStation 5. Yo, T-Man, what is good? 9.5 out of 10. A real, true next-gen experience, that PlayStation 5. If you disagree, I don't give a fuck. Welcome to your boy Jay Bari, PlayStation 5 review. Yeah, there was a new update at Sama yesterday. There was an update. Yesterday. I don't know what the update did. It just said like I think it was like a performance issue update for those people that are probably having issues. You know, they fixed some of the stuff. But hey. Yo, Batter A said 9.6. Hey, 9.6. Hey, I'm not mad at that either. Like I said, there's a few things I wish they add. The PlayStation button. You know, double tap that, get back to your games will be much easier. Yo, there's some cool stuff that the PlayStation 5 could do as well, right? So there's this thing called chat transcript that it could do, transcripts, right? So when you go into when you create like a chat, right? You can pin your chat and your party chat to the side or whatever, or do it side to side. And whatever that person said in your chat, it will have like a chat transcript that will come up, and it would literally voice dictate everything that person said in the chat. So me and Persona, we was in the chat, and everything that Persona was saying, I had the chat transcript up, and it was letting me know everything that Persona was saying within the chat. So let's say I had Persona on mute or somebody on mute that's in the chat, it will let me know everything that's going on in the chat, and I can read it. It's like, oh yeah, I can come on, or oh, I understand what you're saying, without even hearing them. That joint is dope as hell. Also, the controller, it syncs up with your headset. So if you mute the headset, the controller mic, it mutes as well. So there's a mute button on the controller, and if you press the mute button, it turns like orange, right? But if you mute the headset or you mute anything here on the PlayStation, it will mute the controller. It's dope. Like, it syncs up with it. I thought that was really cool. I was like, oh shit, it syncs up. You know what I mean? There's one time where I didn't have my headset on and I had my TV on mute, and I had the chat coming through the PlayStation controller where it was Persona and Hives. I was chatting through them using the DualSense. I was testing the mic with the DualSense, but I also heard the chat through the DualSense speakers. So even if you don't have like a headset yet for the PlayStation 5, the DualSense will cover that for you. And don't get it twisted, the mic on the DualSense is super good. I'm not saying it's the greatest thing since sliced bread, but you come out very clear. I was playing Call of Duty with my boy Vic, Persona, I forgot who else was in there as well. My boy Vic, he was on his PlayStation DualSense controller talking in the party chat. I ain't hear no button clicks. I ain't hear nothing like that. I hear him loud and clear. Loud and clear. Don't sleep on this DualSense mic. I'm telling you, this DualSense is some type. I don't know what type of sorcery went to this joint, but they nailed it with this DualSense. People, yo, you getting the media remote? Oh, I didn't get the media remote. No, I don't. I'm not. I have no media stuff downloaded yet. Yo, Horizon Zero Dawn 60 frames per second on PC, but not on PS5. I don't remember if Horizon Zero Dawn had like a performance mode. Then I think it would hit the PS. I think it would hit 60 on PS5, but I think it was locked frames per second on Horizon Zero Dawn. It was locked 30. So I don't know. Maybe they'll patch it. That's another thing. I wish they would patch Bloodborne as well. You know what I mean? That 60 frames. That would be dope. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, I'll answer a few questions, and I'm going to get up out of here and get back on this Demon Souls. It is pretty much my last day of my vacation. Got work back in the morning tomorrow. So I want to get back to some gaming, man. Do you got Doom Eternal? No, I don't have Doom Eternal. No, I don't, Lambie. I don't have it. Right now, the battery life on the DualSense is pretty good. So the battery life on the DualSense, I got about like 10 to 12 hours out of the DualSense battery, and I was playing Astrobot. That was playing Spider-Man. It lasts way longer than the DualShock for sure. You know what I mean? It lasts way long. It's a much bigger battery as well than the DualShock. Like, I know a lot of people saying that they got like battery life as far as 2 hours. That's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie. So I only use the USB drive. I haven't used the Type-C drive yet, but connecting through the USB, it does charge pretty fast. That's why I said, like, I changed it back. So in the power settings mode, you have different options. You can have it to always charge, don't charge. You can have it to set to 2-3 hours, 5 hours to charge. I set it back to 3 hours because it charges pretty fast with the DualSense in a PlayStation 5. Your thoughts on Godfall? Godfall, at first I was like, okay, what type of game is this? Because I thought it was gonna be more of like a hack and slasher, like a hacky type slash game. But it's not. It's a more methodical type game. It's more like a Souls, Godfall type game. I mean, not Godfall. It's more like a Souls and God of War type game. The new God of War 2018. But once I got used to the combat, I'm having a lot of fun with the game. Mind you, I only put about like 2 or 3 hours in the game. But I think Godfall is a good game. If you are into like looter, shooters or anything with like loot progression type games, you're gonna have a good time with Godfall. People want to say that the game is only a 60 Metacritic and all that stuff. It's still a fun game, and plus, me and Persona, I think we're gonna stream it this weekend. The multiplayer. Yo, T-Man said, anyone here play BL3 on PS5? Is the DualSense being utilized? What is BL3? What is BL3? Yo, put a light on the controller. Put the light on the controller on the low for you don't know. Oh, put it on low? Yeah, I actually have it on bright. I left it on the recommended settings. Xbox running for the hills. Yo, Snake Eyes loving Godfall. Yeah, yo, I'm telling you, Godfall is a good game, man. It's a good game. Yo, the boy Young, what's up, man? I'm loving the activities. I never had to load up a game from the start screen. Yeah, yo, that's another thing too, man. Like going to the game cards and the activities, you can just do like a side mission right away. I showed that off in my PS5 UI and UX tour, where in Spider-Man, I was in Spider-Man and I loaded up like a side mission, one of the missions, and boom, right there, I was in there. You know what I mean? That's 3 seconds, boom, I'm in there. Amanda said, I was not expecting Detroit Become Human to use the DualSense, but the latest patch added support. Oh, that's what's up. I didn't even know that either. That's really cool. Yo, Corey said, yo, Godfall is dope. It is God of War PS4 combat mixed with Monster Hunter world gameplay loop. Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that, Corey, as well. I agree with that. And I put a little Souls in there as well, because you can't just be slashing everything with these bosses or these enemies. You gotta like back up a little bit and be mindful of what you're doing. I'm getting my PS5 tomorrow. Let's go! Hopefully you enjoy next gen as much as I did, man. Oh, Borderlands 3? Yeah, Borderlands 3 has a new patch update as far as like PS5 update that's enabled. I haven't bought Borderlands 3, but looking at the trailer and the blog article, I think it does use the DualSense controller. That's another thing I want to talk about before I get up out of here. A lot of people talking about third parties going to run better on Xbox. Lie, wrong. A lot of people said that third party wasn't going to be using a DualSense controller. Wrong, lie. Call of Duty. The first time I played Call of Duty multiplayer, I had the dual sense, all of the dual sense stuff enabled. Bruh. Every gun I used took advantage of the adaptive trigger. Not only when you ADS, but when you're shooting as well, and it feels different. You gotta be mindful of when you're shooting that gun because yo, the trigger actually feels like a gun trigger. And yo, it's amazing. No cat, it's amazing, but when you play multiplayer, you honestly don't want that. But the first time experiencing that, I remember me and Persona was like, yo, my trigger. You know what I mean? Like my trigger. And then when you have no ammo in there and you try to shoot, you feel like you're like, yo, it's crazy, yo. It is crazy. I suggest turning it off for multiplayer, but the single player, I'm definitely gonna have it on for the single player using that. But yo, the adaptive triggers, the dual sense, they are using it in the third party stuff. Don't listen to these lying ass motherfuckers out here that's talking about third parties not going to use the dual sense controller. They're lying to you. They're lying because majority of the third parties that have their game out here, they updating it to take advantage of the PlayStation 5. Look at No Man's Sky, Borderlands, Call of Duty, DMC, Godfall. They use the dual sense controller. You know what I mean? And the features of dual sense. These dudes are just lying to you. It's not just going to be first party. Yeah, first party is going to take the full advantage of everything, but you're going to still get some implementations here and there from the third party with this DualSense controller, because that's an incentive that third parties using as well. Like they have a saying PlayStation exclusive controller exclusive support. You know what I mean? Like the DualSense, this controller is amazing, man. Like really and true. I can't say that anymore until you guys, use it. You guys gonna know exactly what I'm talking about. Like all the people that didn't get the PlayStation 5 yet, and the people that's rest in the world that's waiting to get their PlayStation 5, you're gonna understand exactly what I meant when I say this, yo. Exactly. Trust me. You're gonna know exactly what I mean. But yeah, guys, I'm about to get up out of here though, man. Like I said, I'm about to get back into this Demon Souls. You know what I mean? Cause I'm having a lot of fun with that, man. I'm learning. Oh, let me show this video real quick before I get up out of here too. You know what I mean? Shout out to the best bot and how much of an awe he was using the PlayStation 5. Kid Smooth, that's my guy. That's my brother. That's not my brother from another mother, right? Kid Smooth, that's my guy. You know what I mean? But one thing about Kid Smooth, I like about Kid Smooth, he can't hide his true feelings. He might come out on Twitter and cap and say all this BS after the fact, but when you watch this man live stream, right? He can't hide his true feelings. Y'all want to see genuine, true reaction to next gen? Here is Kid Smooth. Watch this video right here. This is a genuine reaction to next gen. This is after this man have played the Series X and S, and he's trying out the PS5 now. Look at his reaction. Oh, hold up. Let me turn on the desktop audio. All right, here we go. Listen to this.
I'm gonna try something right quick. Let's see something right quick. Yeah, so you don't really need quick resume if you're on PlayStation. They load so fast, it's actually fairly like comparable like that. So that's something I want to try.
It's your boy Jay Barry, and I'm gone. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, subscribe, hit the like button. Check out the older videos if you're new. This is my PlayStation 5 review. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. It's a beautiful day. to be a PlayStation gamer. I'm gone.